guys, it's Oddly Sims and today I will be continuing the Rainbow CAS challenge. If you haven't seen my previous episode, I focused on the colours red, orange, yellow and green, and they all turn out absolutely amazing. And in today's video I will be focusing on the colours pink, blue, indigo and violet, and I'm super excited to show you guys how they turn out. The first colour I will be focusing on is the colour pink. I really struggled with what I was doing for the sim because I didn't have an idea. I kind of knew a vibe that I was going for, but at the same time I didn't know what type of vibe I was going for. I know that probably sounds really weird, but in my mind it makes it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, so I gave this character a birthmark around her eye because I wanted to give her something unique and that will make her stand out in a crowd. And I then gave her pink eyebrows, pink eyes and a pink hairline mask. I gave her this hairline mask because I like giving my Sims this type of hairline because sometimes some of my custom content hairs that I have don't look natural, whereas if I have this hairline it makes them blend in a lot better. So once I had done that, I just messed around with the hairs and tried to find a hair that suited this character the best. It was really hard to try and find one that matched the colour of the hair mask. So I just kept looking and looking until I finally found one that worked. I didn't know what type of hair I wanted to go for, so I went for this hairstyle. I decided to go for a darker pink than the light pink that I was originally going for because it was really hard to find matching pinks. So I went for this one, and then I went into skin details. I changed the colour of the hair mask to a darker pink just to blend the braids in with the hair a lot more. So these eyebrows weren't working, so I decided to change them up and go for a similar colour to the hair, and I made them a lot thinner than normal. And then I felt the eyes weren't working, so I changed them from pink to more of a brown colour, and I felt like it works a lot better and has made the sim character stand out a lot more. And then I was on to makeup. I struggled a lot trying to find the perfect makeup for this sim character. And then I finally found one that I felt, wow, yep, this is the one I am going for. So I just gave her this eyeshadow and I changed the colour obviously to the colour pink as she is the colour pink. And then I decided to give her some pink dots around it. This is like the more of the eyeliner side of things. And then I changed her eyebrows from the way they were originally to more thin. And I changed the colour to like a black colour. And then I just messed around more with her skin details, the way her facial structure was, and went back to doing her makeup. I gave her some lipstick. I turned the opacity down a lot because a lot of these lipsticks are very like in your face and obnoxious, so I turned the opacity down and I was like, yep, this works amazing. And I just went for that. And then I wanted to go for a hat, so I just gave her this little cute hat. I'm not exactly sure what people call these hats, but I gave her this one. It is brighter than her hair colour, but I felt like it worked. It's still pink and it suits the vibe really well. And then I gave her some accessories. I gave her a nose ring and I gave her some silver earrings because I wanted to give her some accessories that don't overpower the pink theme that I'm going for, but also doesn't distract you from the character herself. And then it's on to the body. I gave her a few tattoos. I know some of them aren't pink, but I just wanted to give her some tattoos that I felt like would work really well with her character. And then once I gave her the tattoos, I started the clothing, and I am going to do what I did in the last episode. I'm going to let you guys sit back and relax and watch this process of me finding an outfit for her. And I'm very excited for you guys to see what I choose. So I will be right back.
Under the pressure, I lost my temper. I said something foolish, I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't want to be alone so late at night. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming and you're not real, my mind to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night, go back to December, look back and remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming and you're not real, my mind to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance.
So this is her final outfit. I absolutely love the different shades of pink in the suit, and I love the legging piece that I gave her. It is a one-sided, like netted, ripped type of tight type of vibe. And then I gave her pink dolly shoes and pink nails, and with accessories I gave her a white pearl necklace, and I absolutely love how this outfit turned out, and I think she looks absolutely amazing. I called her Cerise Rosewood. So I gave her the aspiration trait, a serial romantic, and then I gave her traits obviously matching the pink theme that I'm going for. I gave her sensitive, darling, obsessive, pretty, and teasing. I love how she turned out. So this is Cerise Rosewood.
But the light's not gone, the ocean waves.
So next is the colour blue, and I'm really excited for you guys to see the process of this character. I enjoyed making the sim, and I love how she turned out. Firstly, I edited her appearance, and then I went on to doing her skin details. It wasn't that hard trying to find skin details for this character. I just gave her a little skin overlay, and then I gave her some eyelashes, and I gave her some really nice eyelashes. I felt like these suited her a lot. I didn't want to overpower her eyes, so I gave her these lashes. I kept the original eyebrows that she already had, and I obviously just changed them to blue just to match the vibe a bit more. And then I obviously gave her some blusher, and then I focused on hair. So I gave her this one first, and I was like, yeah, this is really pretty. I might use this, but let me just look through and see what other hairs I have. And every time I put a new hairstyle on her, I wasn't feeling it like the first one. So I went back and just gave it back to her, and I was like, yep, this works amazing. And then I was looking at hats because I kind of wanted to give her a hat, but I just didn't know what I wanted to give her. And then I was like, yeah, no, a hat isn't working. I like how her hair looks, so I'm just going to give her no hats. I'm just going to keep it just with her hair. And then I knew I didn't want to give her any makeup, just some lips, so I gave her some gloss. I turned the opacity down a bit because I didn't want it to be obviously too overpowering, because obviously gloss isn't overpowering. You can just see that they've got a bit of a shimmer on their lips. I changed the eye colour. I really struggled with this eye colour because I didn't know if I wanted to stick with go with a bright blue, or if I wanted to go for more of a dark blue, or if I didn't want to stick with the blue colour at all, if that makes sense. So I gave her a dark blue in the end, and I'm really happy that I gave her this one because I feel like it suits her so much. So then obviously I just went on to do her outfit. So this is her final outfit. As you just saw there, I could have matched the skirt to be more blended with the top, but I felt like just a light blue skirt with nothing else on it suits better, because I felt like with the same design on the skirt was just a bit too distracting. I gave her some blue nails that are like ombre effect kind of, and I gave her these they're like gloves, but they're not, they're like wristband type of thing. So I gave her white wristbands, and I gave her a white see-through knee length socks, and then I gave her these blue high heels. So on to traits, obviously I stuck to blue again. So I gave her the main aspiration trait, an artist. I gave her the traits elegant, a perfectionist, a linguist, and open-minded. And the last trait I gave her was determined. I named her Celeste Zenith, and I felt like this name suited her so much. So yeah, so this is Celeste Zenith, and I am so happy with how she turned out. Next is the colour indigo. Now for this sim, I had a completely different plan in mind. I was going for more of like a techno rave type of girl, and I'm super excited for you guys to see how she turned out. I absolutely love her so much. So firstly, I started off by doing her skin details, trying to make her the way I envisioned her. I gave her some eyelashes, some normal like skin base overlay, and then I gave her blue eyes, and then I gave her some blue eyebrows. I gave her these ones. I felt like these are so fun and they suit her so much. And then once I had done all of that and gave her some freckles, I went on to hair. Trying to find her hair I did struggle with a bit, but then I finally found one and I gave her this one. It's got a bit of a black ombre tone to it, and I really love that. I feel like it works so well with her. And then I went to the hats because I felt like I'd probably find a hat that worked really well, and I found like these goggles, and they do glitch a little bit with her hair, but I don't think it's that noticeable because it's the exact same colour being used. And I absolutely love these goggles on her. I feel like these work really well for like the techno rave type of vibe I am going for. And then when it came to makeup, I didn't know what type of makeup I wanted. I knew I wanted something fun, something rave-like. So I just messed around and looked at all these fun, unique makeup designs that there were. I gave her this light blue eyeshadow to start with that had some stars on. And then when the eyeliner section, I gave her these patterns around the eyeshadow, and it goes up to her forehead and then down to her cheek. And I love it. And then in blusher, I had the option to add more colour to the eye, so I added a bit of like a blend of blue around the eyeshadow as well, and I think this works amazingly. And then for her lips, I just gave her more of like a dark glossed type of look, and I feel like this works amazing with the vibe I am going for. So for accessories, I gave her some silver earrings, and then I gave her this spike choker type of style necklace, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it works so well. And then it was on to the outfit, and I will be right back.
You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this when it started to feel?
So this is her final outfit. I love it so much. I love the way the top sits on her. I love the trousers and how they flare at the bottom. I love the little details on the trousers and the chains on them. And I gave her some blue, kind of like Converse type of shoes, and I gave her like a blue white ombre pointy nail as well. I named her Sapphire Cobalt. I gave her the trait her main aspiration trait is Master Maker. I kind of envision her to be like a fashion designer and make her own clothes and just make stuff that works well with her raven habit that she has. I gave her the traits: a natural gamer, talented, captivating, trust issues, and a sleeper. Obviously, if I got to choose my own traits for her, I would have given her something completely different, but I feel like these traits will obviously do for now. So this is Sapphire Cobalt, and I love how she turned out.
Still make you
So finally is the last Rainbow CAS sim, and this colour is violet. I started off by just changing some of the skin details, and I changed her eyebrows to a more thin type of shape. And then I gave her some skin details. I gave her this base overlay, and then I just gave her some natural eyelashes. I didn't want to overpower her eyes with eyelashes. So I did her eyes. I gave her these kind of like dark violet eye colour. And once I was happy with what eye colour I wanted, I went on and started trying to find a hairstyle that worked well with her. There were so many different type of shades of violet, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard trying to find the perfect shade of violet for her. I felt like a lot of these hairstyles worked really well on her, but I was really struggling with what kind of vibe I was going for her. And then I came across this hairstyle, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. This is her. It's just a plait in the back with loose bits here and there around the hair, and I love it. I love the kind of ombre effect that it has as well. And then I messed around with hats and accessories, and then I found this stunning hat. It's a cowboy hat, but it has cow prints on, and I love it so much. And I was like, you know what? We've gave all of these sim characters something unique about them. So I gave her hearing aids, and then I gave her a little subtle graphic eyeliner, and then I gave her some purple lipstick, and I feel like she looks really pretty. I love the way her facial structure and the makeup turned out. And then it was on to choosing her outfit. So this is her final outfit. I went for a mix match vibe with her top. I gave her one side that was more of a darker violet and a lighter violet side. And I love the way it looks with these checkered trousers. These trousers are flares, and obviously many cowboys or cowgirls that I've seen portrayed in like movies or series, they always have flared trousers. So this was a vibe I was kind of going for. And then I gave her these light purple dolly shoes. A lot of these sims use these dolly shoes, but they are stunning shoes, so I love them. And then I was like, okay, she's missing something. I feel like she needs something on her neck. And that's when I found this like bow tie type of thing around her neck, what air hostess kind of wear, and I love the way it looked on her. I gave her the name Lavender Plum, and I feel like that works so well with who she is. The main aspiration I gave her was country caretaker, because I could see her it being in a farm and looking after all these animals. I gave her the traits comforting, motivating, genius, high-spirited, and for her final trait, I gave her silly. And yeah, so this is a Lavender Plum, and I love the way she turned out. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.
So come with me to a place so far where the palm trees dance.